So you said something about being intense, right?
Yeah. So just to be clear, like when I came up with this whole notion of, I was actually thinking of myself too. So like, are you a bad delegator? Are you too intense? Are you a workaholic? And what was the last one?
Intense. Well, did you say intense?
Yeah, I said
Delegator, intense, workaholic, and controlling.
And controlling. I was thinking of myself
Is intense?
No, just with all of these things. And, I've kind of grown in certain areas and fluctuated over the years. Like, and I think I'm a recovered control, freak or whatever you want.
I know
whatever you want to call it.
You have gotten better.
But I am definitely still intense.
Okay. How to know if you're an intense person? When we're around certain people.
I think I know the number one. Do you not blink enough?
No.
That'd be.
It seems really intense when you don't blink, though. I mean, like while you said that, you did not blink, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm going to step out."
He's really
He's
intense.
very intense right now.
Okay, so when you're around certain people, it can feel like walking on thin ice. Intense people have a certain vibe that can feel like a lot. They can also come across quite strong in their opinions, but intense people are not as scary as they may seem. Being involved with an intense person means they will bring more transparency to the table, so you don't need to wonder about the sincerity of what they say. They might seem a little dour at times, but they're actually a truly great ally to have.
So like all of those things I've been told by my team are true of me. And that's why at the end, and like you remember when we talked about during a past episode that we had that team health exercise that we went through?
Yes,
where,
of course.
Like one of the things that I said that I was going to do in 2020 is kind of take some more time to sit down with everybody and get to know my entire team. So I actually subscribe to a piece of software and everything that's helping me manage all of my one-on-one
I know, I've been getting all those emails.
Yeah, my one-on-one meetings, and so that I could sit down with everybody in a more intense manner, because like when I show up at work, it's like I'm just running through that place and people are stepping out of my way, and I do genuinely care about everybody, but I just sometimes don't feel like I can take the time in order to make those connections with people. So I'm trying to be deliberate about being less intense and maybe a little bit less intimidating. As far as
so here are some qualities of an intense person.
Besides, you don't blink?
No, I do blink. A deep sincerity. Some people can say a lot without saying anything. Not you. You mean what you say, and you say what you mean. Speaking with you often gets right to the heart of the matter at hand, and you're not afraid to call things how you see them, no matter what others may think. Interesting, huh? You can be moody. Your emotions and moods move like a pendulum, more like a pendulum than a deep lake. One day, you may have a deep chat with somebody, and the next day, not even have the time of day for them, or maybe just not as much time as the day before. Your emotions tend to set your moods, which change often. You are easily invested in fictional characters. I don't know where that one's going. Yeah, your heart is stitched to your sleeve. It says you own your emotions. You don't care who knows what you really feel, and you don't hide them when it comes to expressing yourself. You're blunt. You use strong language. You tend to go into descriptive detail about how you feel rather than making a vague, generalized statement. You want to be as clear as possible, and if strong language lets you express that, go for it. Again, it may rub others the wrong way, but don't mind it if it bothers them often. You make eye contact. Direct eye contact can be intimidating, but you realize that it is a valuable part of clearly communicating yourself and giving the same respect to another person. You look people in the eye when dealing with them, which can make them feel vulnerable and creeped out. And I'm a little creeped out.
Yes, especially if he doesn't blink and he just stares at you like that.
Yep. Last two, you relish in meaningful conversations, which I don't think we need to go on that. And clingy has been used to describe you. So, good stuff. I know this isn't really manufacturing centric, but let me tell you, but at the end of the day, we're here to equip and inspire the metalworking nation, and we want to portray a healthy lifestyle. And if you're having any of these issues, it's good to take note of them and try to mitigate them and get better at what you do. So